Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chilling with the Villains. I'm your host, Fleet the Villain. We are back today with some more news, topics, overall motherfucking discussions, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, turn those post notifications on so you know when we go live with these videos on all social media platforms. Today I got my co-host with me, my motherfucking father, the Bat, aka Rack. What's going on, Pops? I know you're very irate right now. You got a lot of shit to get off your chest. We're gonna get into you. We're gonna get to you right now. Don't start going crazy. Yeah, hold on. I know. I feel you. Regal, how you feeling right now, bro? There's a lot going on.
What up, baby? I'm chilling.
It's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, I bet you are fucking chilling, motherfucker. All right, guys, so let's get into it, man. We basically just got Marvel Studios Saturday update for the MCU at San Diego Comic-Con. So, first things first, right? We're gonna take it piece by piece. So we got an update on the Fantastic Four title. It's gonna be called Fantastic Four First Steps. We also got a date for Secret Wars. We got a title change to Secret Wars Part 2. It went to Doomsday, I believe, so it'll be Avengers Doomsday. And we actually got confirmation that Robert Downey Jr. will in fact be playing Dr. Doom, guys. So let's go over all this information. Pops, go off, man. Talk about how you feel. I know you feel very strongly about all this, so let's get into it.
Like I was speaking with nephew, with Regal, a minute ago, man. We was just talking about certain characters in the MCU that are iconic, are prominent, and if they're setting up for the next 10 years, next 15 years, you know, there's no way in hell that Robert Downey Jr. is gonna be Dr. Doom for that duration. So with that being said, the same way they doing Hugh Jackman with a send-off, and then we got confirmation of the new Wolverine already. You know what I mean? Whoever ain't see it, I'm not gonna say who it is or whatever, so we leave it at that. How is it, and you're explaining it to me, different timeline, different era, understood. But let's fast forward after that, going forward. You're gonna try to tell me that he is the main antagonist. You know who Dr. Doom is, bro? And it's not that he can't hold the role. Robert Downey Jr. is a hell of an actor. It's not even about that. It's about you already portrayed a hell of an Iron Man, held the MCU afloat with your performances, ended it on a beautiful note, and now you're gonna reprise another prominent role. So what happens for the next phases? I'm confused with that, because you're showing us that he's back, and he's back in an iconic role, but you're gonna seriously try to tell me that that's not a variant? Why didn't they just hire Cillian Murphy, the fan favorite, to play Dr. Doom, period? Or is he just gonna be involved for the next couple of movies as a variant of Dr. Doom, Robert Downey Jr. that is, and then whatever happens after Secret Wars, we get a confirmation of our main timeline, Dr. Doom.
I don't even think we get confirmation. I think what's gonna happen is, right, not even, because obviously we all just going off of, just speculation at this point. We don't really have any other, details outside of Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom and Doomsday. So, going off of what we do know, right? Like we said, Fantastic Four, when it was announced, it was revealed that the movie would be set in an alternate universe that is still, I guess, set in the 1950s, 60s, like their universe is there, right? So,
yeah,
made me wonder, right? We all know you can't have Dr. Doom without Reed Richards. So, as soon as I heard of this news, I'm like, maybe in this universe, right? So, in Reed's universe, maybe Iron Man was his best fucking friend. Or maybe that was the person that he was in school with. And instead of it being Victor, in this universe, it was Iron Man, or Tony Stark that never became Iron Man. And maybe they have a falling out. Maybe they have a crazy falling out in the Fantastic Four movie. You know what I mean? Because we don't know that, we haven't got confirmation of who is and who isn't going to be in the Fantastic Four movie. So I think the fact that they're announcing this and the Fantastic Four movie still coming out, I think we might get some fucking backstory for this Tony Stark variant that turns into Dr. Doom there. And it might pay off in the sense that maybe he does pull up at the end of Secret Wars, right? And we think he's going to be the main Doom for Doomsday, and maybe Victor just comes out and fucking smokes him. I think they're gonna do a callback to the spine snatching scene from Secret Wars where
that's what I'm saying. Like,
we
that's
need
the
something like that.
only
We need something like that.
Yeah, because I was just saying, like, going forward, you know, there's no way that you can ask Robert Downey Jr. to play this role for a substantial amount of years. So he's like, the man is in his mid-50s. So this has to be a variant. That's what I'm saying. He cannot be, and if he's a variant, then he's gonna what? He's gonna be a variant as.
I think it's 100%. I think it's 100% a
Dr.
variant. I think that's confirmed because Iron Man is already dead, type shit. So yeah, I'm thinking variant talk for sure.
Yeah. So then there has to be a Victor Von Doom.
Right. For we know, maybe they're in cahoots. Maybe there's a Council of Dooms out there that we haven't seen in the MCU. And maybe he's in cahoots with Victor, Doom Prom.
Because they gotta do something with the Kang. With the whole Kang.
I'm thinking they're gonna announce who Kang is playing, right? Maybe they've announced it since we started recording, because I don't think their panel is over. But what if Kang gets killed at the end of Secret Wars by Tony Stark Doom, and then Tony Stark Doom gets killed by fucking the real Doom, in that, or one of the Beyonders or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, listen, and this is for the, for the people that's listening, bro. I'm not being a hater. I'm just trying to understand in the direction they're shooting for. So I'm kind of conflicted. Robert Downey Jr., hella happy he's back. Wish it would have been a variant, like I told him. If you could have had the asshole variant of Tony Stark, Superior Iron Man, a different take on Iron Man, something to that effect.
You know what would be ill? What if this Iron Man, after everybody gets killed in Infinity War, what if he was already Iron Man, and then he fucking starts looking to the dark arts to resurrect everybody from the dead?
Well, yeah, I mean, he did have
a sorcerer.
It's right along the lines of what Dr. Doom does. Not only is he technologically advanced, but he also delves into the dark arts. So that's definitely possible, man. Again, like I said, I'm conflicted in the sense that, I'm giddy that Robert Downey Jr. is back. And, but the role that he's playing, I'm not saying that he can't play that role, but, you top off the first, phases of or whatever. I don't even know how many phases it were, that ended with Endgame, and you did such a hell of a job in that time space to bring him back
as a
in
fucking villain.
Role.
I think it'd just be ill to see everybody's reaction to him, like Spider-Man seeing Tony Stark, like during Secret Wars as a villain.
Like I'm saying, I pray to God that they got something cooking that's, and this is just a swerve. Not saying that he's not gonna play Dr. Doom.
I think it absolutely is a swerve.
Yeah,
because
we
think about it, right? Let's think about it. Let's put on our thinking caps real quick. Marvel is not the type of niggas to announce something like this so far out. You know what I mean?
True.
So the fact that they putting this out there, like just out in the open, fuck it, like we gonna just put it out there. It could just be a decoy.
Nah, but you said it when you hit me up that he had the whole attire.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, no, so it was ill, right?
It was ill, right?
Feige announces the movie. Random nigga comes out cosplaying as Dr. Doom, takes the mask off. Robert Downey, everybody goes crazy.
Right, it was a whole bunch of Dooms as well.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of them. Yeah.
He came out through the middle and he revealed.
So I think that right there might even tell us that there's gonna definitely be like a bunch of variants and shit like that. 100%.
Because if we go, again, I know we can't go too comic accurate, but
plus we started to hit the days where comic knowledge don't really be shit no more.
Yeah, but exactly.
That's crazy to be.
Understanding that Secret Wars leads into Battle World, right? And in Battle World, you have different variants of Thor, Force.
I was actually telling Rico about that shit today. We got the Thor core, right? We got everybody.
Yeah, so maybe he is in the Secret Wars situation, and then nearing the end, when time runs out and the Beyonders do what they do or whatever, maybe the real Dr. Doom, steals their powers like he did, becomes God Emperor Doom, kills the doppelganger that he feels is inferior to him, which is Tony Stark's Doom, and then we move forward and find out who that is. You know.
The way I'm thinking about it, though, the only way I think it would be cool to see, right, in practice, is because I could see a universe where Tony Stark is a fucking hater. And, right, listen, just hear me out. Tony's a smart motherfucker. Nowhere near Reed.
No.
Tony is smart, but nowhere near Reed. Like, Tony could build his inventions like are more like future proof and shit like that. But Reed is smarter.
Tony's earthly intelligence. Reed is dealing with cosmic
Other shit. Yeah,
intelligence.
exactly. So it's like I can see a universe where maybe they start out as science bros, like maybe it's a thing where they try to fix. If you're a comic book fan, you know. They try to fix. What is it called, Pops? The problem of everything. They try to solve the problem of everything.
When time runs out.
Right. So what if Reed and Tony in this universe are best friends? He starts hating that Reed is smarter than this nigga, and just he starts falling off. Like he just crashes out. Turns into fucking
out.
Like over time turns into Doom. I think that'd be ill.
It'll work. It shall work.
And only because we know the Fantastic Four is again. Hold on, let me cut you off. He's not confirmed. I don't want people to hear this and think that he's confirmed for the Fantastic Four movie. He is not confirmed for the Fantastic Four movie. I'm just being an extra like nerd and like we got to Reed Richards and we got Doom cast now. So
trying to fit the puzzle.
Right, exactly.
If it leads to that, then that's good. But I hope and pray that they don't do Doom dirty. Doom is too prominent.
Or this. Hear me out. Another theory. I'm about to start. You know how I be, Pops. My mind don't start working when it comes to the theories. What if?
Yeah.
What if this nigga died? What if Victor is in the Fantastic Four movie? And what if Victor Von Doom joins the fucking heroes as the real Doctor Doom to fight Tony Stark variant Doctor Doom?
It will only be to his like he'll do it if it benefits him. You know that.
Yeah.
And but he always has a couple of things up his sleeve. He'll probably do it out of the fact that it's killing two birds with one stone type deal.
And then it's like, all right, I'm assuming that if Tony Stark is gonna be the variant of Doctor Doom, that means that this variant, like Latveria, is not even a thing, right?
Unless
they write it in that he assumed power over the country.
My fear is that they're gonna blend like Tony Stark's, aka Doctor Doom, all of that. That's my fear. Like if they're gonna do a variant, fine, cool. Or Tony Stark took a different path and became that, no problem. In that alternate universe, no problem. My fear is don't try to force feed us this as the main Doctor Doom.
I don't think it's forced. I don't think that's what they're doing. No, it is forced. I don't think that's what they're doing though.
No,
because
it's
right
forced,
after this is Secret Wars. So May 2026.
Yeah, this isn't the second movie.
Yeah, this is the first one.
This is the first one.
And then it's Avengers Secret War. So May 2026.
So hopefully by then we might see because it's.
I think before that. They're gonna do something with that Fantastic. They're gonna use the Fantastic Four movie to tell some of that story, and I think they know. I think they're gonna see some of the reaction, like the real Marvel comic book fans are gonna have to this, and I think that's gonna probably influence like they're gonna have to put Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four movie, like real Doctor Doom, and maybe he escapes to the main universe with them. With the rest of the four.
The time runs out. You got different Earths. The what I forgot. Oh my god.
And now it makes sense. Silver Surfer is a woman in this universe. We already know that she's only a one and done appearance. She's only gonna be in this movie, won't be in the next or anything else after this. So we're still gonna get main universe Silver Surfer confirmed and all that. So it would definitely lean into the multiversal shit, though.
I'm catching a brain fart right now. What they call it? Because they already freaking called it in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, with Clea telling him that we have to go because of the Earths.
Right.
I forgot the
right. Remember, you talk about the incursions.
Incursions, yes. You know, so this is what I'm
Reed
saying.
already told niggas too.
So maybe the Doctor Doom, maybe, you know, after Secret Wars, Doctor Doom for the main MCU becomes God Emperor Doom. They fight in Secret Wars, whatever the case may be. After Secret Wars, they have to have Battle World.
There's no after Secret Wars, Pop. Secret Wars is the end. So I'm trying to tell you, Doomsday comes before that. Tell you, by the end of the movie, Prime Doctor Doom is gonna come through and kill Tony.
That's the only way I see it happening.
Yeah. I think I would have been more worried if Doomsday was set after Secret Wars, but since it's the other way around, like, you know.
Okay. Because, you know, we still gotta lead up to Galactus.
Oh, they showed him today, you heard?
You know, so
they
it's
showed him
like
off today
this
to
thing
people that
here.
went to Comic-Con. So the footage from the Fantastic Four trailer that they showed to, you know, behind closed doors and shit, apparently shows Galactus walking through a city, or it doesn't show walking through a city, but I guess it shows somebody looking out of a window in a tall ass building, and you see Galactus like bend over and look through the window. I don't like you know, like probably like his side eye or some shit, like some Godzilla, some kaiju shit, you know.
Yeah. But remember, he could vary in size depending on how much he ate.
It would be, damn, I don't know. We probably not gonna get the Gallon backstory. I'm probably dreaming too hard.
I mean, they could do a quick flashback. You know, how
But then it's like, what? Y'all gonna make Galactus a multiversal being? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, Galactus is the same in all universes.
Yeah, but he's not just one person across all the multiverses, you know? Like how this nigga is. What's this nigga's name? Is it Living Tribunal? That's just what in the whole multiverse?
Yeah, Living Tribunal.
Yeah, he's not on Galactus is nowhere near Living Tribunal's level, so it's like y'all gonna make this nigga what? It's kind of like the same thing that they kind of pissing me off, but that they're doing with Uatu. Like Uatu is not a multiversal watcher, my nigga. Cut it out. Like he kind of like there's watchers in other universes, my nigga.
Yeah, they have different watches throughout different.
Don't act like this nigga don't be chilling on the moon. I know where that nigga's base is.
Yeah, right.
You know, so it's just like one of those things. It's like they're changing up a lot of the lore on some of these characters.
And I kind of get it, but you're gonna lose people. You're trying to gain people, but you're gonna lose people, man. Because
I think it would have made more sense for RDJ to come back as Silver Centaurian King. It's a Silver Centaurian. What the fuck? Scarlet Centaurian. Excuse me.
Scarlet Centaurian.
Yeah, as a version of Kang. I think that would have made more sense.
Freaking on.
Yeah, I would have liked the Kang variant.
Because it's like.
How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel if Marvel went in that direction? Instead of it being a brand new Kang actor, RDJ turned into Kang in a different timeline. I think that would have made more sense. And him be the Kang, like Prime Kang, that would have been cool.
But one thing about Kang, right?
Right.
And this is why the firing of Jonathan Majors isn't that major, no pun intended.
Right.
Because Kang's variants don't look the same.
At all.
You know, they do
Right.
not look the same. You know, Rama Tut looks like a fucking Egyptian.
Right.
You got the one that's at the end of time.
Right.
You got Immortus. You got Iron Lad. So different variants in Kang, you could actually put a couple of actors. So RDJ could have been.
I think it would have made more sense for the nigga to turn into Kang, because like Kang is a nigga that's trying to hold the times together and shit. So maybe RDJ assumes that role. You know what I mean? Because he probably defeats Kang in that timeline, and he has to take on the role of Kang now. Somebody has to do it, type of thing. But I think that would have made more sense than Doctor Doom. It's a little wild, man.
Again, like, you know, giddy that he's back. Hopefully we hit it on the nose, or we in the ballpark of, you know, where the
I can't believe out of all the reports over the last, I'm not even cut you off, I can't believe that one was fucking real.
Yeah, but you can't give me swan songs to Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman and Andrew Garfield, you know, to play a couple of more movies, and then that's it. And then you gotta
I almost spoiled some shit. I gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm not mentioning names, and then, you know, you got a new Wolverine.
I almost wild. But yeah, no, absolutely.
And then you're gonna, you know, That's why I said if you was gonna bring back RDJ, man, you should have just brought him back, or RJD, Robert Downey Jr. I'm bugging.
Whatever the fuck.
RDJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have brought him back as a variant of Iron Man, Superior Iron Man. He could have had a whole new role, being an asshole, you know, not giving a fuck, drinking, you know, thinking about himself, charging a ludicrous amount for his technology, you know, stuff that he was doing in the comics. You could have went that route, you know, but you went and put him into a role of a character that's not a one-off. It's not a one-off, man. You know, as long as Fantastic Four are gonna be in the MCU, you gotta have Victor Von Doom. They like two sides of the same coin, bro. You can't give me a couple of movies of this nigga as Dr. Doom, and then God forbid he dies, and then that's it. I'm gonna be aggravated. You know, I'm gonna be aggravated, bro. You know, like, I don't know, man. Cillian Murphy, man. I don't know why. You know, I hope and pray that he's the main one, because you know, I don't know if you've seen Peaky Blinders, but that man is awesome, bro.
I'm talking to Wes right now, right? Sorry that I was quiet. I'm talking to Wes. You know, Wes is one of the biggest, like, that's his favorite Marvel character. Fuck villain, fuck hero.
Yeah.
222, you know, that's his favorite Marvel character in general.
Very.
He said, just look at my story. I'm going to check his story right now, see how he feels.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know how to feel right now, bro. No cap.
See, look, he's conflicted like me. Like in one hand, you happy. You got one of the best actors that held the MCU back. But you're gonna put him in this role.
And then here he goes, starts posting his comic books when Iron Man turned into Dr. Doom and all this Demon in an Armor story. Get the fuck out of here, Wes. I feel you. There's definitely some crossover there, especially with infamous Iron Man and shit. I don't fucking know, man. I would have liked to see him. I think Superior Iron Man would have made more sense, nigga.
Yeah, it would have been easier.
Bring Superior Iron Man in. Let's do it now.
I think they're gonna just try to go crazy with a story arc where it's literally Tony Stark. Something went wrong. He doesn't have that.
I think he hated on Reed. You don't become
that.
That's the perfect way of making him Dr. Doom from a different universe.
Doom, we know Doom he's one of the biggest haters in the fucking world. He hates Reed. Like, he don't give a fuck. Like, you can call him a hater of Reed Richards, and he'll.
But then hear me out. So then now even though we talking theoretically, right? So then now, if the main Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom, not Tony Stark,
I already know what you're gonna say.
pulls up, how is he gonna be the foil to the Fantastic Four?
Right.
There's no hate there.
If there's no relationship there.
And there's no Fantastic Four in the main MCU, and these Fantastic Four come from their universe to ours, and our timeline after all of that. How is it you can't? How does these niggas' hatred go that deep?
Right. Damn. Fuck.
Maybe they'll try to put a Fantastic Four in our timeline.
I mean, well, we're getting that.
So then where they been at all this time? That's why it makes sense that the universe they in is in the 1950s era, has nothing to do with the timeline that we in now in the main MCU. You know, it's like.
Yeah, you raised a good question though. It's like, how is the main Dr. Doom gonna hate Reed Richards if that backstory is with Tony?
And then hate him to the core, my nigga. Like, you know, really hate Reed
Like,
Richards.
I want your wife, I want your kids, I want your life, nigga.
Everything. I want your life, nigga. You know, so.
Oh.
Not a question, man.
I don't fucking
I'm
know.
happy though. Like, again, I'm saying it, man. I'm happy Robert Downey Jr. is back, man. I just don't know what path they're taking with this. How long is he gonna play this role? How much impact does this role have into the main MCU timeline? And what happens from then on? Because if they do him like they did Killmonger, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be pissed off. So you can't just kill off Dr. Doom, bro. You really just can't. No, bro. Like, you're doing that character a disservice. You know, that character alone, just his name alone is gonna sell movies.
Yeah, they dirtbag. They calling that shit Doomsday. They know what they doing. Motherfucker.
So again, main MCU, we still don't know what's going on there. The Fantastic Four come from their universe because of the incursions, and they gotta leave theirs to come to ours. And then what happens with that? You know what I mean? Does Tony Stark come through as well as Dr. Doom, and then the main Dr. Doom pulls up, kills him?
Oh,
all right,
we got
you kill
confirmation.
him.
Fantastic Four from the trailer set in the 1960s.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, okay.
So let me read this
You know?
excerpt real quick from IGN about the reaction to the footage that was shown from Fantastic Four. It says, during the Marvel Studios panel, Fantastic Four First Steps, which is like the new name, says director Matt Shankman confirmed that the movie will be set in the 1960s with a retro futurism vibe to it. We're not just doing the 60s, we're doing retro future 60s. It's part of what you know from the 60s, but part of what you've never seen before. So maybe Reed Richards in this universe kind of helped everybody get technologically advanced real early. Kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Let's see. Reading on. It says along the time period confirmation, attendees caught a glimpse of the Fantastic Four footage. Show Pedro Pascal, who is Mr. Fantastic, hosting a science-themed show akin to Bill Nye the Science Guy. Additionally, the Thing played by Ebon Moss-Baccarat is shown on a dating show.
Oh man.
The reveal follows a full week. I mean, it makes sense because if you go back and watch like the Fantastic Four show, like, and even in the comics, like to an extent, like they are kind of like the celebrities of like the superhero shit.
Yeah.
So it does make sense, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know.
It's gonna.
But damn,
it's
you
gonna
want to know
be
what
a-
you know what I'm thinking? I feel like the way that they are showing things, I don't think we're getting an origin story.
I mean, listen, man, they shouldn't do an origin story of Fantastic Four because Fantastic Four already had what was it? 4 movies,
Right.
and the first 3 showed how they, who they were. The reboot showed how, who they were. So you don't really need. And Fantastic Four, like, is just a common house, name. Everybody, even casuals, know who the Fantastic Four is. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you don't really have to go back and, relive anything. You could just put them there. They've been the Fantastic Four there for whatever amount of years already, established celebrities, superstars, however you want to call it, and you move forward from there, bro. But like I said, I'm not worrying about the Fantastic Four. I'm more than sure that movie's gonna be badass. Their starting point is gonna be badass.
Uh-oh. I got more confirmation. You guys are about to get real fucking excited. I was right. Captain America footage confirms origin of MCU's adamantium and blows up the White House.
Oh shit.
We
shit.
doing full spoilers, right? Because D saw the movie already. D's just here not talking. Hi D, my best friend.
Listen,
How you
I'm
doing,
old
bro?
enough that spoilers ain't really stressing me out like
Right.
that.
I mean, being a long time fan, much you can spoil me about.
Yeah, exactly.
The books are better, promise. But all right, so let's take a quick step away real quick, right? We just got confirmation that adamantium is going to be introduced in that movie, which is something that we theorized for a while. I guess this means that Tiamat, the Celestial, is in fact going to be made of adamantium, right? I think now Giancarlo Esposito almost has to be somebody from Weapon X.
He has to be.
And this is what I'm telling you. I think it's Professor
I'm
X.
calling. Let me call it now, right? We all know who's gonna be Wolverine going forward. D saw the movie today. My pops, I spoiled it for him. You already know.
Yeah.
I'm jacking. At some point in this movie, we will see Henry Cavill with bone claws running away from niggas. That could even be the whole post-credit scene. Henry Cavill trying to escape Weapon X with bone claws, and them niggas wound up catching him at the end.
Yep.
And you see Giancarlo Esposito and them niggas put him in the test tube.
Yep. With the
Because
adamantium.
My theory with the Deadpool scene was that was main universe, but he went too far in the future. He went, like, you know what I mean? He like main universe, but he went too far into the future.
Got you.
That's what I think. I think that's actually awesome. Again, that's a really cool way to introduce Wolverine and shit. And if adamantium is in the movie, hold on. If adamantium is in the movie, Wolverine is gonna be in the movie. In some like, even if he's not in the movie, like Weapon X, some type of allusion to the mutants and shit, because
I think he's gonna be in the movie.
they come hand in hand. That's like saying, oh, we got vibranium, but we not doing nothing with Black Panther. Like, you know what I mean? That doesn't make no fucking sense.
Yeah. And then also, they have to also, like you said, how the mutants got their abilities. Not only did they find adamantium on Tiamat, some remains, but
All right.
also his
So look,
blood.
the footage at Comic-Con kicks off in the White House. It shows Harrison Ford's Thunderbolt Ross holding a meeting for a historic evening because they found adamantium on Tiamut's body. That's actually what it says.
Okay.
It says this is obviously a huge deal as adamantium is what reinforced Wolverine's skeleton.
And it makes sense because, not even to cut you off, but it makes sense because America's been on a weapon race against Wakanda.
They
so
said
they denied uranium.
They said in the footage, it shows this nigga Thunderbolt Ross turning into the Hulk and bugging out mid press conference.
They said he was gonna Hulk out in the beginning of the shit.
Wow.
And set fire to shit. Set it off.
It makes sense they set fire because that's his power, but also his weakness.
Right.
When he gets too mad, he heats up and overheats, and that's how he could get defeated. So I got a feeling they might go into that with his weakness as well, because unlike
my theory just got crushed.
Theory just got crushed.
Giancarlo Esposito will be playing the leader of the Serpent Society. We'll be playing Sidewinder.
Wait a minute. Serpent Society has relations to Hydra.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I know what you're saying, but
and I know you don't give a fuck either.
I mean,
nobody gives a fuck about the Serpent Society, bro.
So you're gonna tell me, he has to be getting that.
What is he talking about? A fucking series that we not getting a fuck? They better not be making no Serpent Society series. Y'all could keep that shit, bro. It's too much important shit going on right now for y'all niggas to be doing shit like this.
Just when they give you hope, they do left field shit. Like what the decision making? Like, come on, Feige, you hit the ball out the park with the new Wolverine.
Hold on. The last Captain America movie that was announced, obviously, was Civil War, right? Captain America 3. They said that when they announced that movie at Comic-Con 9 years ago, that they announced it as Captain America Serpent Society as a joke.
Okay.
What if they line the niggas right now?
It could be a swerve, but like I said, if it ain't, it makes.
Especially if you.
It has synergy because Serpent Society is affiliated with Hydra, and Hydra's been in Shield's veins for the longest. But we already know that.
But we do know Deadpool 3. It's confirmed that Kevin Feige said that Deadpool 3 Deadpool and Wolverine was supposed to be for the mutants. So we have to be going towards that way. So they could be lying, especially if they're confirming that this guy is adamantium. So they could be.
But also understand this. Everything you're saying is correct, right? Weapon X is a derivative of the United States government. That's a secret ops, and it makes sense that they will fight. They go on that hard for the adamantium because it's an arms race. Because in Black Panther 2, the Queen denied sharing the vibranium with America.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now they looking for an alternative to match. Exactly. So it's an arms race. So now you got the Weapon X facility. Whatever happens in the New World Order, you're gonna have shit. You're gonna have what? Wait a minute. You're gonna have America having their hands on the adamantium, right? Put their hands on the adamantium, and that's how the Weapon X facility is born. Now, if you want to put, another dude to portray the professor or whatever, you can do that, But maybe Esposito is the head of the Serpent Society that's fighting to get the adamantium, and they succeed to get the adamantium, and in that way, America gets their hands on that powerful alloy, and they're able to match the strength of the vibranium. But going forward, maybe they do capture Wolverine, the Serpent Society. and they put him in the Weapon X facility against his will, you know what I mean? As a test subject. It still could work. It could still work. That's the point I'm making. Even though it
Wes
ain't
is
like,
fucking with the Dr. Doom shit. I'm talking to Wes now. He said he doesn't care that it's a variant because at least with Robert Downey Jr., he knows he's gonna get a good performance, which is true.
no, we not knocking this.
Right.
You know, we just talking about it has to be a variant because Dr. Doom needs to be portrayed by somebody that's gonna actually be able to stay there for that.
Marvel
another
must
10,
have known
15
that as
years.
fans we were gonna do this too. They know we was gonna be mad about this. There's definitely something more at play, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a swerve. We'll see though. We'll see, man. I'm curious. I mean, my nose is excited because, you know, it's something new, definitely something fresh. And, yeah, but I think we know more at the end of what you call it of the New World Order. You know, we'll know more of what path and what happened they're going. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah. Damn, son. I need time to process, guys. I need time to process this. There's a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. I fuck with it, then I don't fuck with it. But then I'm also thinking about it from the perspective of a Fantastic Four mega fan, and I'm like, what does this mean for Reeves? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What does this mean for the Fantastic? Like, I understand what this means from a storytelling aspect for the Avengers and shit like that. What does this mean for the Fantastic Four franchise, though? You know what I mean? Because are we shifting away? Are we relying? I hope they don't do the thing, right, where they're gonna take Dr. Doom, and even though he is like a villain of just the Marvel universe in general, you know, he's been depicted as a villain of Spider-Man sometimes, Avengers sometimes, you know, random niggas. I hope they don't try too hard to lean on Dr. Doom to be the next like Loki, to where like he should be, but he shouldn't be fighting everybody. I want the Reed Richards connection. You know what I mean? That's really more so what I'm saying. I don't want it to be that he just is a villain and down the line he starts hating Reed Richards. I want, like, you know what I mean? I gotta be more organic than that.
Maybe we'll get Doom in. Maybe we'll get Doom in Fantastic Four.
That's what I'm thinking. Robert Downey Jr. might be Dr. Doom in that shit.
Yeah, since they're already saying that.
But it's just like, how do we get to the point where main universe Dr. Doom hates Reed Richards? You feel me?
Maybe they'll have a different movie in the slate that'll veer off. Maybe one of the other movies. You know what I mean? Like maybe the one of the old movie. Maybe the original Fantastic Four movie is our main universe movie.
It can't be if they're from a different timeline.
Yeah, confirm it's not though. Because remember, we don't know them. So.
But we had more than one.
Nah. You saw Deadpool.
No.
And also, they would have got referenced already. But yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what this means. Because you want to know what could be also ill, right? It could be some shit where Kang influenced something. Kang could be a nigga that's in the background fucking with the timelines right now, having Robert Downey Jr. pull up as Dr. Doom.
Don't forget the Loki is the he's doing
the brand.
Right.
Now they go downstairs, but it don't work here.
Damn, man.
Open up.
Maybe it already happened. Maybe Loki's baby, you know.
He you know, weaving shit. But what's his classification now?
Who's that?
Loki. After the events of season 2, he became That's what I'm saying. So maybe he has his hand on this too, because we haven't heard of people about what's going on with him since that.
What if I'm telling you, it could also be a thing where we don't know our main universe Dr. Doom, and like maybe this nigga maybe this nigga joins the heroes at some point to help
If he
fight
joins, like I
main
said, if
Doctor
he joins
Doom.
the Heroes, it's definitely for his benefit. Definitely for his benefit. He's not doing that shit because Boss Lane became kind-hearted. You know what I mean?
Oh no, of course not. Maybe he got to save his behind. Incursions.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. More
Do
out
we
of
think the
necessity than
Beyonders
anything else.
are we throwing the Beyonders in the garbage? What's going on?
Nah, they have to have some type of relevancy in that. They have to. They have to.
All right, Villa. So we're gonna leave today's podcast there, man. Let us know how you guys felt down below in the comment section, man. Turn on post notifications on. So a lot of MCU shit going on right now. Go see that Deadpool review that we dropped yesterday. Let us know how you feel about RDJ as Doctor Doom, how you feel about the Fantastic Four movie, Captain America 4, so on and so forth, guys. My co-host Regal, Pops, Silent D. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We just gonna have to wait and see what's going on, y'all. See what the fuck is going on.
Yes, sir.
Peace for the Middle East.